Welcome to Digital Dialogs, your compact conversations on the future of tech. My name is Rene from Reply, and today we're going to have a conversation with ChatGPT, and we're going to talk about the future of effective computing, of course. Hi, ChatGPT. How are you today?
Hi, Renee, and thank you for having me on Digital Dialogs. I'm doing well, thank you. Excited to dive into our conversation about effective computing and its future. How about you?
Thank you. I'm doing also great. And before we get started with the questions I have for you, can you please tell us a bit about yourself and your background? Also tell us about the version of GPT you are and also what your training date is.
I'm ChatGPT, a language model developed by OpenAI based on the GPT-4 architecture. My design allows me to understand and generate human-like text based on the prompts I receive. I've been trained on a diverse range of internet text up to April 2023. This enables me to assist with a wide variety of tasks and engage in detailed conversations across numerous topics. While I don't have personal experiences or emotions, I'm designed to provide information and facilitate discussions in a way that's engaging and informative for users.
Let's talk a little bit more about the effective computing side of things. So how does ChatGPT interpret and simulate emotional intelligence in interactions with users?
Hi, Renee. When it comes to simulating emotional intelligence, my approach is rooted in pattern recognition and response generation based on the vast amount of text data I was trained on. I analyze the text for cues related to emotions, intentions, and social dynamics. From there, I generate responses that aim to be empathetic, understanding, or encouraging based on the context of the conversation. However, it's important to note that while I can simulate aspects of emotional intelligence, such as recognizing when someone is expressing happiness, sadness, or frustration, my understanding is not based on personal emotions or experiences, but on patterns in data. My goal is to make interactions as positive and helpful as possible within those constraints. My approach to interpreting and simulating emotional intelligence essentially hinges on natural language understanding and processing. When users interact with me, I analyze the text for emotional context, and any direct or indirect cues that might suggest the user's mood or emotional state. This analysis is based on patterns and examples from the data I was trained on, including various ways people express emotions through text. Then, based on this analysis, I try to tailor my responses to not only address the content of the user's message, but also to do so in a manner that's sensitive to the emotional tone. For example, if a user expresses frustration, I aim to respond in a way that acknowledges their feelings, offers support, or provides information that might help resolve their issue. It's a complex process of pattern recognition, data analysis, and response generation, all designed to simulate a form of emotional intelligence that makes digital interactions more natural and engaging. However, it's key to remember that this simulation is based on algorithms and patterns, not genuine emotions or consciousness. Hi, Renee.
All right, that's actually great. So let me try it actually out with you. If I would have a fun conversation, I'm sure you would also answer in a fun conversation. But what if I'm really sad, because I had this sad day today when I was, fearing something and the day didn't go well. So I feel a little bit not so well today and kind of a little bit anxious as well. So how would you respond to that?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. I'm really sorry to hear that you've had such a tough day, Renee. It sounds like things have been pretty challenging, and it's completely okay to feel anxious or down when things don't go as planned. While I might not be able to understand exactly how you feel, I'm here to listen and offer any support I can. Whether you need a distraction, some advice, or just someone to talk to, I'm here for you. Is there anything specific that's been on your mind, or perhaps something you'd like to talk about or do that might help you feel a bit better?
Okay, so let's talk about LLMs. And so what role do large language models like you actually play in enhancing effective computing capabilities?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Large language models, LLMs, like myself, play a significant role in advancing effective computing by enhancing its ability to understand and generate human-like text that can recognize and simulate emotional cues. Through the analysis of vast amounts of text data LLMs learn patterns of human communication, including the nuances of how emotions are expressed and responded to in different contexts. This ability allows effective computing systems to better interpret the emotional content of text inputs, enabling more empathetic and contextually appropriate interactions. For instance, LLMs can help in identifying the sentiment of a message, adjusting responses to match the emotional tone of a conversation, or even detecting when a user might need emotional support. This makes digital interactions feel more natural and responsive, bridging the gap between human emotions and computational processes. Moreover, LLMs contribute to a range of applications within effective computing, from mental health support and educational tools to customer service and entertainment, enhancing the emotional intelligence of these systems and making technology more accessible and supportive of human needs.
That is actually quite fantastic. But on the other hand, this could also be abused, right? To actually trick people into thinking about certain emotional states, or that you simulate as a machine certain emotions and so on. So how do you make sure this is not being misused by the bad players?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. That's a really important point, Renee. The potential misuse of technology, especially something as powerful as large language models that simulate aspects of emotional intelligence, is a significant concern. To mitigate the risk of misuse, several strategies are in place. 1. Ethical guidelines and usage policies. Developers and users of LLMs are encouraged to adhere to ethical guidelines and usage policies that prohibit manipulative or deceptive practices. OpenAI, for example, has policies against using its models for dishonest purposes. 2. Transparency. It's crucial for users to understand they're interacting with an AI model. This transparency helps prevent the illusion that the model's responses are grounded in genuine emotions or consciousness. 3. Monitoring and moderation. Continuous monitoring and moderation of how LLMs are used can help identify and prevent abusive practices. This might involve both automated systems to detect misuse and human oversight. 4. User education. Educating users about how AI models work, including their limitations and the nature of their responses, can empower users to critically evaluate the interactions and avoid being misled. 5. Technical limitations. Implementing technical limitations on what models can say or how they can say it, especially in sensitive contexts, helps reduce the risk of misuse. Despite these measures, the responsibility also lies with developers, policymakers, and users to continuously engage in conversations about ethical implications and to adapt regulations and best practices as the technology evolves. Hi, Renee.
All right, that's actually pretty good that you have these guardrails in place. So let's look ahead a little bit and look into the future and your vision. So how do you see the integration of emotional intelligence in AI evolving, and what impacts could it have on society on the negative, but also more importantly on the positive side of things?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Looking into the future, the integration of emotional intelligence in AI is likely to deepen, bringing both challenges and opportunities. On the positive side, enhancing AI with emotional intelligence can lead to significant societal benefits. 1. Improved mental health support. AI can provide accessible and immediate support for individuals dealing with mental health issues, offering comfort, resources, and even identifying when human intervention is needed. 2. Enhanced education. Tailoring educational content to the emotional state of learners could improve engagement and understanding, making education more inclusive and effective. 3. Customer service innovation. AI with emotional intelligence can offer more personalized and understanding customer support, improving user experience and satisfaction. 4. Accessibility. Emotionally intelligent AI can assist those with disabilities, providing a more nuanced and adaptive form of interaction that accommodates a wider range of human experience. 5. Social connection. AI can help bridge social gaps, providing companionship and conversation for the lonely or isolated, and even assisting in developing social skills. However, there are potential negative impacts that need to be carefully managed. 1. Privacy concerns. Collecting and analyzing emotional data could lead to privacy infringements if not handled with strict ethical guidelines and consent protocols. 2. Dependence. Over-reliance on AI for emotional support could impact human relationships and the development of social skills in younger generations. 3. Misinterpretation and manipulation. There's a risk of AI misinterpreting emotions or being used to manipulate emotions for unethical purposes, such as marketing or political campaigns. The evolution of emotional intelligence in AI calls for a balanced approach, emphasizing ethical development, transparency, and ongoing dialogue between technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public. By focusing on the positive potential while vigilantly addressing the risks, we can work towards a future where emotionally intelligent AI enhances human well-being and society. Hi,
All
Renee.
right. I actually like your point 4 that you made on the positive side of things about improving accessibility. So maybe can you talk a little bit more about it and give some examples regarding that?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Certainly, improving accessibility through emotionally intelligent AI has great potential to make technology and society more inclusive. Here are some ways this could manifest. 1. Emotionally adaptive interfaces. For individuals with disabilities, interacting with technology can sometimes be challenging. Emotionally intelligent AI could adapt the way it presents information or how it interacts based on the user's emotional state or needs. For example, for someone who is visually impaired and feeling frustrated with a difficult interface, the AI could simplify its responses or switch to a more detailed audio-based interaction. 2. Support for autism spectrum. People on the autism spectrum might find social interactions challenging. AI designed with emotional intelligence could serve as a bridge, helping users to recognize and understand social cues in a controlled and non-judgmental environment. Additionally, it could assist in developing communication skills by offering real-time feedback and support in understanding others' emotions. 3. Enhanced assistive devices. Devices like smart prosthetics or hearing aids could be integrated with emotionally intelligent AI to better respond to the user's emotional and physical needs. For instance, a smart prosthetic could adjust its grip strength in response to the user's frustration levels during use, making the device more intuitive and easier to use. 4. Communication aids for speech impairments. For individuals with speech impairments, AI can play a crucial role in facilitating communication. Emotionally intelligent AI could further enhance these tools by adding an emotional dimension to synthesized speech, making the communication feel more natural and expressive. These examples highlight the potential of emotionally intelligent AI to create more personalized, responsive, and accessible technology that can adapt to a wide range of human needs and emotions, helping everyone to engage more fully with the world around them.
All right. Oh, thank you so much. That was really a nice conversation with you. The final question I have, when is GPT-5 coming out?
Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. I'm glad you've enjoyed our conversation, Renee. Regarding your question about GPT-5, I don't have real-time updates or future release schedules from OpenAI.
Well, we're already at the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your insights. That is very much appreciated.
Hi, Renee. It was truly a pleasure to be part of your show, Renee. Hi, Renee. I'm glad I could share insights and discuss these fascinating topics with you and your audience. Take care.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for Digital Dialogues, your compact conversations on the future of technology. Watch our blog, follow our social media channels, and subscribe to our Reply podcast channels to not miss the next episodes. And of course, you can always go to our website, reply.com, to listen to the previous episodes of this podcast and also all the other podcasts we're having.